could have been so much better. Well, it's Warcraft the movie. And I gotta say, this isn't bad. Okay, this is one of the farthest things from a bad movie that I've ever seen, okay? The people who think this is a bad movie, have you seen anything by Uwe Boll? Trust me, his entire filmography is almost entirely made of crap. But does that mean it's a good movie? No. While this isn't a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination, it's hands down one of the most disappointingly average films I've actually seen. But I can understand why a Warcraft fan wouldn't like it. I can understand why an average moviegoer wouldn't like it, because this isn't bad, it isn't good, it's just really, really flawed. See, one of the biggest flaws in the film is actually its story. It's adapting what happened back during the very first game, Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. And it starts off from the perspective of an Orc war chief named Duratan, whose wife is pregnant, and as he journeys to the world of Azeroth, as the shaman Gul'dan opens a magic portal to Azeroth. Then all of a sudden it jumps to the perspective of this hero character, this human hero who, honestly, I can't remember his name. The best way I can describe him as the aloof knight guy, who then is investigating some attack on some place, finds a wizard, then all of a sudden he jumps to somewhere else, gets some information from this guy called Medivh, the Guardian, then goes somewhere else to talk to the king, then back to the orcs. The movie's story doesn't really have a central focus. It's trying to give equal billing to both the humans and the orcs. And really, if it just stuck to one side and just made the other the B story, rather than just giving both equal billing, we would have actually gotten a more focused narrative, and honestly, the movie would have been a hell of a lot better because of that. The acting is rock solid, though one particular actor who stuck out to me was the guy playing the king. Turns out he's the guy who plays Jesse Custer on Preacher, and he's not exactly giving a stellar performance, but there isn't exactly a bad actor in this film. Like, Blizzard did a good job when it came to the casting. And the special effects, okay, there are a few moments where they do kind of suck. I mean, there are some moments where the green screening just looks absolutely atrocious. And oh man, the less said about Medivh when he becomes a full demon, or, spoiler there, or when this golem he's making goes crazy and tries to kill the main character. But those issues aside, the special effects are actually, again, fantastic. Like, the CGI used to create the orcs, I swear, it's almost realistic, or should I say, completely real. It's easily on par with the effects used to create the apes from Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Really, it's good. Really good. But then there's also a bit of an issue with pacing. Like, the movie really can't stick to a certain pace at times. Like, one minute everything's just calm, it's collected, then all of a sudden it's boom, 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 exciting, boom, 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 then it gets back to calm, then exciting again. There's a particular scene that's a real disappointment near the end because of this. Like, there's a character amongst the orcs called Blackhand, who kind of gets hyped up as being this big, bad confrontation character. And when he shows up for the final fight at the end of the movie, like, he's been mutated to this freakish abomination, a fusion of living flesh and bone armor. And he's got this friggin' awesome giant hand claw. And he then gets killed by the aloof character with just 2 hits. Like, I'm not joking, the fight ends with just 2 or 3 minutes, and most of that's build-up. In fact, that can actually summarize the entire film as a whole. Everything just feels like it's being rushed through. They're trying to cram everything in, and as a result, the entire film just loses focus. And that's without bringing up the goddamn sequel bait ending. I mean, it's supposed to be inspiring that humanity, the people of Azeroth, they're gonna rise up and really defeat the orcs and keep their home safe. But it just comes off as a, hey guys, guess what? We're gonna be adapting Warcraft 2 into the next movie. I bet you can't wait for that. No. Just give us a better ending. But at the end of the day, is the Warcraft movie worth seeing? Yeah. I mean, if you're an average moviegoer, you're more than likely better off just checking out The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or something similar. But if you're a fan of Warcraft and the various games that Blizzard puts out, then yeah, check it out. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely not a bad movie either. What it is it's just flawed. They could have done so much better with it. Hell, they could have even made it into the next Lord of the Rings. But what we got, it's serviceable. And hell, that's the least you can ask for with a video game movie. Just be thankful it's not the next Super Mario Brothers movie. Hey, thanks for watching this video, really appreciate it. If you really like this video, how about you like, favorite, and subscribe, and check out some other movie reviews, some game reviews, or some of the random stuff I've got up on here. And coming up next, I'm going to have a review of Insidious Chapter 3, then after that... Wait. Ghostbusters Extended Cut, 2016? Oh God, give me strength.